Da-dum. Hello? Okay, so you guys can't really hear them, which I guess is up a smidget. Yeah, so that's just a little bit. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome to this Valentine's Day special of Hooked on You, Dead by Daylight's dating sim. I've been wanting to play this for so long, but it was only a Steam exclusive, and before I finished my PC, I only had a laptop that could really run, Italy Squad. So here we are. First time playing Hooked on You. First time trying to date serial killers. Yeah, sounds good. So I am so excited to be sharing this with you. Blah, blah. I am wondering why thingy is. Yeah, I don't know why it just went back to default, but here we go. See, and then it just like, okay, let me redo all this. Special dating some mix. So I was okay. It says it's a. Hmm. Let me try to refresh this. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna exit the whole thing. Da, da. Does it have that? That's so weird because I have it here. Blood. Okay, yeah. I guess I forgot to click done for some. But here we are. We are doing this. Um, hello. Why did that change back? On the profile, it changes back. I don't know what's wrong with it. Anyway, we're here gonna play some Hooked on You and play some Dead by Daylight. I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too. Hope you guys are gonna enjoy this as much as I am. So obviously, I love the Huntress. We are probably gonna go with the Huntress, but with like other people, we're gonna just put our touchy feelies out. We're just gonna let the ocean flow, kind of thing. Gonna let the mimosas flow off of Trapper's titties. A but yeah, so I'm not gonna do anything. I'm really gonna go hard and cheese. Oh my gosh, can't think. Gonna really go ham and cheese on Huntress. Hopefully she likes me and she enjoys me. I love you so much. Anyway, here we go. What shall we call you? Bootylicious. Ah, can't put bootylicious. What should I put? What should I put as the name? Mommy. Should I be mommy? So when they're like, "Hi, mommy. How are you, mommy?" Yeah, we're gonna do mommy. Confirm. Our name is mommy. Ooh, look at this. Mommy. Okay, here we go. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you nearly drowned. Okay. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to grasp for air. You have no memory of how you got there. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. Okay. What do you know is that despite outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Also, I totally forgot to do the disclaimer. I am also going to write it here. Not disclaimer. I don't know how to pin it. Can't pin it on here. Yeah. So, warning, there's going to be some flashing. So, if you're prone to light sensitivity stuff, yeah, be careful. Flashing and not the good kind. Anyway. Wow, we really went down the wrong pipe, huh? Wait, wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Oh, that's like like the entity talking to us. Because I can give you a minute. We got plenty of time. Endless time, really. Thank you. The ocean. An eternity if you catch my drift. Oh, was it the ocean talking to? Whoa, not now, ocean. Sorry, mommy. May I continue? Yes. So the ocean's a separate thing. Please go on. Okay then. As I was as I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Ooh, I love that. That's really nice. I don't like kids' boogers because that's. But everything else. Oh look, that is his brain. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the stand. From beneath the sand, all you can do is vomit a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. I don't see bugs or questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers do not come easy. Your mind is completely blank. I love this. What will you do? So we could run, close our eyes, or dig up the face. If I had no memory, like at all, except for my name, I'd probably want to dig up the face. Be like, what is this? Who is this person? Maybe I can remember them, kind of thing, you know? You brush the sand away from the half buried human head embedded in the ground before. Oh, look, there's a coin in his mouth. Now he's looking at us. There's no body, just a head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're gonna take the charge. Okay, Ocean. Calm down. Ooh, mysterious coin. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they are empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose. And so you deposit it. Hey, why that's a nice coin you got there. What if you were to spend it right now? Spend it on what? We don't have anything. I'll go with the no thanks. No thanks. Look, I'm gonna level with you here. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday and I've been looking all over for it. Dropped it into a dead person's mouth? What? Could you just give it back? Sure. Sure. We'll be nice. Whoever you are. You hand the coin over to the me, I guess. It makes sense. Trust me. Sure. In exchange, you will receive the answer of one of the following questions. Where am I? How did I get here? Can I have my gold? Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Can I have my gold coin back? No, you can't. But you can have this. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. That is up the ante. Okay. I've heard that this is an incredibly useful perk called Up the Ante that will give you a little bit of extra luck when you need it the most. Also, hi Tori. Hello. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump onto your foot. Ooh. There's a handprint on it too. Bloody handprint. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. A little help, please. Yes! I love you. You turn around and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. Oh, so pretty. Ooh, look at all these Mexi killers. Whoa. Trapper, looking good, looking good. All these beautiful people. Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy and magical aura, reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Ooh! Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. Let's call them killers. Okay. Oh yeah, she's Her name's the Spirit, or her, her nickname in the game. In the original game is the Spirit. She's like a Japanese. I don't want to say samurai because she's not samurai official. Yeah, that's the Spirit. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you're completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days and there is this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. Ooh. What do you do? Toss it back? Kick it back. Say no thanks? Say nothing, do nothing. Okay, we're not gonna do that. That's not that either. I don't think I want to kick it back. I think I would toss it back. Actually, I personally, I would kick it back. But I want to be not Jade. I want to be mommy. We're being mommy right now. We're not being Jade. We're going to toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in the huntress's hands. Exact. Yes, this is what I wanted. Yes. Not bad, stranger. I don't know why she sounds like whatchamacallit? The merchant. That's how I read it. Okay, that's how I read it. Also, just that one like bicep. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say is the bicep. Huntress muscles rip. Like just talking about that too. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps? Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's all natural. Try hard much? Blech. Okay, calm down. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth happily, ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they're looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Yeah, that kind of hurt. It was just kind of, I mean, Huntress kind of acknowledged us a little bit, though, I feel like she acknowledged us, like, for a second. Don't be scared, mommy. You were made for this. Yes, Ocean, thank you. I know I was made for it. Well, geez, if that spooky Ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. Dun, 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 dun. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. Gosh. Oh my gosh. What is this? You derailed the game by just by showing up, nitwit. And guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with what the trapper says. When he says it, that's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Yeah, probably. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. existence, that is. Wow, okay. You weren't talking about volleyball, you were talking about life in general. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. See, I feel like she's putting her little feelers out. She was nice to us, or decent to us. Now she's saying this. I don't know about Spirit. She hated us for like a second, and then now she's like, Harper just hated us the whole time. What? Oh, never mind. I just retract my whole statement. I don't know what she's doing. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? Wahaha. Deep sigh. That was Wraith. The sigh means he was done with the game too. I like how he just kind of like gives off that K-pop energy, that mysterious. It's always like a rich guy in K-dramas. It's always that rich guy who's too good for everything, and then you do something stupid. It's like, oh well, you know, that was cute kind of thing. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. A butterfly. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? Oh, I don't know what that is. That will happen. I don't know what that happened. At least not yet. Oh yeah, not yet. I think we missed something. It was like double clicked for some reason. Hey mommy, you might want to, you know, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. Okay? But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz and it will be very important later. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Average. I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd, another normal, meaningless life in the endless cycle. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Love you. I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. I like the chipmunk more than the grizzly bear. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Visibility, flight, super strength. I'm gonna do visibility. Visibility. Same. Although sometimes I think I've already am. Bro. Because you are, Wraith. Because you are. What's your best subject in school? Definitely math. Probably math. It's the only thing that makes sense when you think about it. Exactly, Wraith. Exactly. What's your favorite animal? What is that? I don't know what that is. If somebody could look that up and tell me what it is, because I don't know what that is. Mustelid? Mustelid. Anyway, we're gonna go cat. Definitely a cat. Okay, why, what? Why is everyone looking at me? You think just because I'm the typical cute goth girl, or I have some specific love for all things cats, and more specifically, black cats? Well, I do, but you can all go to hell anyway. Okay, calm down. What's your favorite color? Blue, blood red, three-day old corpse. We're gonna do blood red. Red. Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. So it's kind of like a good, bad kind of scenario. Ugh. What's your dream job? Astronaut, nightclub promoter, not working at all. Dude, not working at all. If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Yes. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damned millennials. Wow. Best flavor of ice cream. Horse flesh? No. 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 We love Maurice here. We appreciate Maurice here. We are not eating Maurice. Okay? We are not the dredge. Okay? We appreciate some chocolate. My favorite flavor is pain. Okay, bro. You're coming on a little too strong. Okay? You're coming on a little too strong, buddy. Same. Same here. Okay, why? Why? Mine is vanilla swirled with paint. Okay, just a little bit of pain in it. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second, this reminds me. I am right, always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. What do you say if you want to survive? Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator? You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? I'm not playing around. Mint chip. The best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. Well, I'm assuming the narrator is the entity. That's why I'm more on their side. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't know why I read it like that. But yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna just acknowledge that. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Ouch! You were just like talking to him. Why are you being so rude? Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm not nothing like everyone else. I'm not nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Like the Trapper. Hi, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. Okay. Hello. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Sure. Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to not just take part. Okay. Jesus, like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. She was murdered by her dad. Oh no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now. That's almost exactly what happened. Whoa. Here comes mommy. I'm mommy, but here comes the better mommy. Hi, I'm Huntress. I don't like these bummers. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Are you talking about death? Grow up. Grow a body. Ouch. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever fog body. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I want to pursue Trapper. Like, he looks amazing. He looks really good. But I just can't get over this, rudeness. I can't. That's not nice. Exactly. He's not nice. You love it. No. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on. Otherwise, they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with that, meathead. I say we go to my yacht. Its massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Power! Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's haunted needlessly, and the cruelty of it, and I don't know. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, and beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? Can we exercise and have some fun as a group? Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Yeah. Where do you want to go? Oh. Why? If it was me, I would choose a pool or the lounge, right? Just lounging. But we're trying to go for Huntress. So I hate that I interrupted your game. You should finish it. Yay! I love to play outdoors. I also love to meet new people. I love to bring them home to play. I'm sort of a big kid at heart. Obviously, you are too. I like you already. Oh, thank you! Yes. I hate people who are too serious. They ruin everything. Seriously. Well, they do if you don't handle them swiftly. I love the sparkling noise that happened. Hold on. Oh, great. Great. Two people I didn't want to meet. Hold on. Just what? Okay. Are you Jesse and James? Why are you guys answering each other's or finishing each other's things? This is Dwight and Claude, our activity coordinator. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're only help. They're the only help remaining on this island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer them as survivors with a capital S. These who have worked here a long time, so very long, I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claude do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options, whether possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. Okay, Claude. We don't have much anonymity around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get off this White. Yes, pardon me. Follow us. Hey, narrator? There's a lot of reading. I need to take a quick break. Yes? Something I can help you with? Those two, Claudia and Dwight. Did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Did I be trying to escape? Escape? Then? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off the island, though. Oh, right. Yes, that's true. He was. He was just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations in this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Don't quite have the charm that is the island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restriction. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity on this island. Your decisions matter mostly when I agree with them, not like that other island. So what will it be? We'll do the volleyball thing. I wish it was like labeled. Wow, so exciting to have someone else into athletics on the island. Spirit and Wraith are so boring, and the Trapper is so predictable. Relying on brute strength win games, he has no respect at all for grace and skill. Thank goodness you didn't choose the yacht. What kind of person wants to be a sitting duck in the middle of the open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk. I wondered how long it would be to take for her to bring up the elk attack. Game starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. This really is something, huh? Yep. And that bicep. Love the bicep. Elk don't swim. Live in the forest long enough and you'll see an elk swim. Believe you me. Cheer for me, cute stuff. Hell yeah. The killers resumed their place on the volleyball court and resumed the match they were playing before you arrived. Hey, fancy lemonade. I see you working up a thirst eyeing those bouncing buns playing volleyball. Claudette hands you a lemonade. Ooh, so fresh, so tart. She leans in and whispers in your ear. Hold on, gotta do the lemonade sound. Hold on. Okay. Who would you bet on to win? Who's the MVP of your little heart? You're nervous. You don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them or not talking about them if they're into that sort of thing. Just pick someone, please. It's not like we've got all day, night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity, or anything. Who put sand in the guy's shorts? She. Okay, I think. Huntress? Oh shoot, Huntress overheard you. Ah, you got your eye on me. Yes, I do. I love you. I'm flattered that you think I'm good, but honestly, I'm a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually, I'm so sneaky that you can barely see me at all. Huntress is totally kicking my butt, correct? Answer. I'm allowed to support other people on this island, right? Oh geez, I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? I should have stayed on my secret Larry. My secret Larry. Wow, what a game. It's a tie. Can there even be a tie in volleyball? No one knows since this is everyone's first time playing. These killers don't usually have time for team sports amid their busy schedule for brutally tearing survivors to shreds. Hey, is Claudette crying? Are you okay, Claudette? Probably just shedding a tear for her lost fellow survivors. You know, this resort had 4 employees when it opened. It's nothing. I'm totally fine. It's nothing. I'm totally fine. Whatever you say, boss. Oh, look, the killers have disappeared and all cooling down in their own way. Spirit is reading a novel. Trapper is stretching sensually in between chainsaw curls. Wraith is standing on the beach, desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up. The Huntress is doing some target practice with her bloodied hatchet. You feel a nudge. Dwight is looking at you, expectant. You should really make a move. Life's short. You could get snuffed out of the way. You could get snuffed out at any time of the day. Carpe diem. Carpe PM. Carpe diem. Go ahead, chat one of them up. So which killer caught your eye? Huntress. You head over to Huntress after all. This whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. Might as well see how she's doing. You're really great out there. Where'd you learn to move like that? Whose moves? My moves? These moves? They're nothing. Huntress blushes a bit from beneath her mask. It's cute on cute if you ask me. Sometimes you gotta look past some bloodstain. A lot of men have run for their lives in my presence. You really learn about what the human body is capable of in those types of scenarios. I love to exercise in a way. We're all running for our lives when we keep in shape. I guess I've never thought of fitness in that way. Maybe it's time to start. You never know who is coming for you. So, through the bush as fast as they can, propelled forward by hunger, desperation, or just plain old boredom. Doesn't seem like boredom is going to be your problem, surrounded by all these characters. Survival, on the other hand, you're going to need to compensate for your lack of killer instinct. What's your style? Grit or imagination? Hmm. I'll do imagination. What I lack in fitness, I try to make up for imagination. Ooh. I like to make up little games for myself to play. My imagination is very vivid. I can imagine the two of us panting, sweating, our clothes torn. Hold on. I'm with you. Our hands gripping to the sheer face of a cliff's rock while as we climb. Not exactly where I was going, but sure. Up to a cavern entrance, a dark cave, slick with dew, shimmering in the moonlight. Okay, I'm back with you. A pack of wolves. A pack of wolves await us there. Friends, enemies, dinner. We look into each other's eyes, back at the wolves, and together we all howl. Howl! So intense. It sure sounds exciting. Question mark? My blood is pumping just thinking about it. Come on, everyone. Fun and games can't be over already. I get it. I get it. Volleyball? Not ruthless enough. Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. Wink. It's time to see if our friend here has the hunter's instinct. I saw you surveying me like prey on the volleyball court, mommy. Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air and you step back nervously before you realize she's not waving it at you, she's handing it to you. Don't worry, I've got several of these. It's important to hone your skills, especially when you're in a new place where threats may lurk around every corner. You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Just don't aim those things at me. Hee hee, you can't even. Minigames consist of two parts. On top of the pointer, which rotates in a clockwise direction, and the bottom target you're going to be pointing at. Okay? Sometimes target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. Okay. To achieve the perfect success, land on the start of the target area, not the end. Okay, ready to play? Or will you like me to repeat that? I am ready. Away we go. Show them what you got. You missed completely. Oh, what? You missed completely. Okay, hold on. Oh, I got it. Perfect. Oh, perfect. Got that one. I got that one. Ooh, this is hard. This is hard. Okay. Oh, no. You missed completely. I'm impressed. A worthy opponent. I mean, you could have been better. But who's keeping score? I don't know. For the record, I am. You only got 4 points. Okay, thank you, Entity. Thank you for, being rude. Hatchet throwing? Cool, I guess. I like my stabbing to be hit a bit more up close and personal. Somewhere a loud horn blows and the survivors snap into the action. Time's up. You heard him. Get to the next activity. Okay, jeez. Seems like the activity is mealtime? How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? How much more so than sitting and talking? You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What are you expecting? Some grand hall of huge banquet table? This ain't some prejudice fantasy epic like you find on cable. Dwight and Claude usher you to your seat, but there is very limited seating directly around you. And oh, great, terrific! It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. It's better that they don't want. Wait, even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Okay, given. You know that. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Ooh la la! Trickster! Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprise? Yeah, well, they don't call him expected... expected stir. I'm sorry, I get even nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good, mommy. Real good. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Trickster. And we literally can't let hunters and trappers sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. Probably think it's an error, but it's not. It's completely intentional. Okay, I guess. I mean, I guess you could scoot him over. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claude, you are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit the opposite of you. Huntress Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous, sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply cannot divulge. Oh, my favorite! Yeah, okay, whatever. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you'd know considering what you've been up to. Who are you who are you to judge now? I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's like technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, mommy, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know? When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. Okay. And we do literally everything on the side. Okay. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change. Because I am with my Brody axe. It's perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. No duh. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ah, you two are ridiculous. Bicep swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obviously. I like that pose. Not because of the boobs, but it's like it shows the sword and everything. The hell it is. Oh, I'll show you both my katana and I'll send you to actual hell if you like. I love that she just changed. Please stop. Please, I hate when we fight or talk or even when we look at each other in the eyes. I can do it. I have a skull. I have the skull of Azeroth. Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Hey, Mommy, I know this isn't what you want to eat. Hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean, dinner. They killed Felix. Why did they kill Felix? Oh, I don't care about Felix anyway. So, but that's just hilarious. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperboil. Once they argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When all they're done will take even longer cleaning their weapon. All the while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated it when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Mini games consist of 2 parts. Okay. Sometimes okay. All right. I am ready. Let's try and get this. Slice. Slice. Okay, cool. Cool, perfect slice. Ooh, good slice, good slice, good slice. Ooh, good slice. Ah, I missed it. I missed it by a little bit. I didn't miss it completely. I don't know what the game's saying. Kind of. Not, not bad. That was pretty good. I like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Okay. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the mask killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mask and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? It's obviously hell. I mean, come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Okay, Ocean. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% disgusting as it could be if they just tried to smash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The best things about being dead is not having to eat. Okay, that's only one thing. Think about it, Mommy. Number two, one less thing to think about on the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. You see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Hello? Food has arrived. I don't know how it's gone so far. No. I mean Huntress was nice, but she literally was like I don't know. She's like weird. Cause it just kind of like how she was talking there for a little bit was like, oh yeah, she's talking about, you know, doing the dirty. No, she's talking about killing a pack of wolves. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse, they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? This is gross? I'm sorry? Look at the seagull. We're just gonna go with the I'm sorry. Actually, it's not the food or the company. It's just super self-conscious how I look when I eat. That's a good answer. I was just pretending to be grossed out by dinner so I have an excuse not to chew in front of everyone. Sorry if that made things awkward. I'm actually extremely hungry. Yeah, watching people eat is gross, but try to relax and not to worry about what everyone thinks. It's so important to always remember people are watching you, judging you, definitely not ignoring you. Right? Guys, is anyone listening? Typically a group that includes one of, if not more, cannibals staring at you with the meat juice dripping from their chins would be quite scary. However, right now you barely able to keep your head up, let alone get scared and run away. I'm a narrator, not a physician, so please don't take this as a medical advice, but I'm pretty sure you need to eat to stay alive. Oh hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here and might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Other leads to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were. Am I right? For this place holds secrets, even from itself, but the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Enter that and you will learn the truth. The ultimate. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices like that. Okay? You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body gingerly, pouring cool water into your mouth. I know. Oh good, you're okay. Sometimes when I try to I try and care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than than when I started. Talk about all the little. Okay, how do I put this? All the, you know, smaller people that she unalived. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, healthy, happy living person around. Usually I'm just falling into some old routine of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy breathing in pain for me to see me. for me. You feel nervous in her arms, not just because maybe they're crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful. But I was just gonna narrate the fact that not say it out loud as a single word like some creep. Beautiful mask, your bunny mask. It's quite gorgeous. Nice recovery. But now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people? Huntress sighs. You can practically see the memories flicking across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. This is really good. I'm going to take a bite. Yeah. Of when she was a kid. They ate Felix. Yeah. I was unable to eat right after working out, but Domo made tikka masala. It's the buttery chicken. So I'm gonna take a few bites from this, and I'm. It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even though the mask you can see that Huntress is blushing a bit, it seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? She offers you some jerky, probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. We are gonna accept it. When on Murder's Island, you might as well eat the killers as the killers do. Plus, you really are hungry and you can chow down on jerky sensually, right? I'd love some. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question. However, have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you're really going there? Do you not play around? You do not play around one. Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you. There's one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it? What? You hear the faintest giggle bubble out of behind the Huntress's mask. Haha, you're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Whoa, what is this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip, probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not at all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. You should go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced humaning. Yeah, I don't want to make her feel dumb because she doesn't know how to use a hair clip. So I think I'm just gonna go with the flow. Huntress is admittedly a little scary. Might be the best not to correct her at this moment, but if she gets upset, she could probably kill you with nothing more than this very clip itself, wielded as a blade in her nimble finger. But honestly, would she even need the clip? Certainly her bare hands are enough to get the job done. You take a gulp thinking about just how fragile your puny little neck is. Also, between the fainting human jerky and probably the dead girl's hair clip, you're feeling... I thought she was still alive. Why are you saying dead? She's dead now. Anyway, you're feeling ready to get back to the group and have a lie down. Good thinking. Wouldn't want that jerky to dry out. Wink. I hate to break this to you, but never mind. What were you going to tell me? Just as things literally hitting up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find that it's White and Claude springing across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. Ooh. You don't get to. You're only able to obviously be with the killers. So they're just, coordinators. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing stick for cute flirt points is not part of this evening's activities. Okay, calm down, Dwight. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Okay. Play sick? No, no time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled after what comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go. Okay, I guess. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claude make a quick announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry. You haven't been sticking to the schedule. Okay. It's just me. Say me. That means we're behind on time for evening activities, and we will have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative heavy experience. You're telling us that one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group? That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule? Even once? Damn it, Donald, if you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick and then I'll drown you in his blood. Cynthia? Fuss and Muss are back on. You two know I love to hack and slash and slice. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. We announce my name. Who is Donald? Who is Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. I like how it says nobody now. but we still gotta get started on story time. So, Mommy, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it. It's a name. Please pick somebody quickly so this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Well, Race said he really enjoyed it. Let's do Race. Whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with that catchphrase, yeah? I'm not really one for scary stories. Life is scary enough. Then why were you so excited about it? Oh. He was the only one who showed any, like he wanted to do it. I don't know. I know Trapper was Trapper. I don't care. You literally carry around a skull and a spine as your little prop. As the other killers laugh, Wraith holds up his skull and gazes into the hollow dark eye socket. If you're looking for something Shakespearean in this story, look elsewhere. This is a tale of madness, of staring at the soul of death and never returning. I need to get ready. Hold on. It is a lot of reading. Once upon a... See, I already messed up. Already messed up. Once upon a time, a young man worked at a junkyard. This man was quiet, kept to himself, wanted to avoid. While the boss dealt with the clients, the younger man operated the crusher, turning old cars into cubes of twisted. One day, right before crushing a car, he noticed something. Blood. Drip, drip, dripping from the trunk. He opened it and found a frightened stranger bound and gagged. The young man reeled as he was about to accidentally murder the stranger. How could this happen? He freed the stranger, who ran off into the waiting arms of the boss, the owner of the junkyard. Before his shaken employee could tell him about the mistake they have nearly made, the boss took out a knife and swiftly slit the stranger's. The young man fell to his knees, unable to comprehend what was happening. As he stared at the ground, too shocked to cry, the boss approached. What did you do? He asked the boss. I did your job for you. What do you mean? That's not my job. My job is to crush the cars. The boss let out a miserable scoff. his face contorting in evil disdain for the pathetic wretch in front of him. Wretch? Why do you think we're crushing these cars? To save space? Who do you think my clients are? I don't know, mumbled the young. Yes, you do, screamed the boss. Deep down, you've always known what was happening here. You just didn't want to admit it to yourself. Your hands aren't clean. My clients give me money and I take care of their problems, eliminate their witnesses, tie up their loose ends. Or actually, you do. No, the young man whimpered, towered above him. Yes, you're nothing more than an executioner, and you reaped hundreds of. The young man's body shook with the soft spasms as he tried to stop crying. It was when the boss started laughing that it happened. Something in the young man changed. He stood up, now taller than the boss. A faint glimmer of fear overlooked the snarl on the older man's. The young man's face was empty. Empty as he grabbed the boss's throat and dragged him to the car in the crusher. Empty as he picked up the boss and stuffed him in. Empty as he slammed the trunk down on him, its stupid fat head sticking out, begging for more. Empty as he started the machine, staring at the boss, and is sniveling, crying, wet. Empty as he grabbed the boss's head, dug his fingers in farther, piercing this. Empty as he squeezed and pulled, empty as he heard the bones popping and snapping. But when the boss's head, still attached to his spine, pulled cleanly out of his disgusting sack of a body, he smiled. Ray stares back into the eye sockets of his skull. It doesn't matter how good you are, or how innocent, or how kind, how full of love you once were. When you look into the eyes of evil, you will surely go mad. An awkward silence falls upon the room until offer praise, ask about the story, make a joke. Well, I kind of want to go with joke or praise. I want to do praise because I want to stroke his ego a bit. When you look into the eyes of evil, you will surely go mad. My God, that was brilliant. I'm glad you didn't give us any Shakespeare, because that story made Shakespeare look like a slack-jawed, mouth-breathing idiot. Thank you. I'm just to overcome. As you sit down, the other killers look at each other, unsure if you're joking. Thanks. Wraith, on the other hand, is obviously sure you're joking. You may have gone a little too over. Great, I'm over here trying to stroke his ego, and I guess. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping again. This is night. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of the 7 seconds, because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day. I want you to hear. Oh, I got 2 hydrates. Thanks for the hydrate, Tori. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I'm the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in the ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. Okay. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Mr. Leaves, you're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Wraith approaches you. Hey, I'm probably not making a great impression because I guess that's not really my thing. Just know that if you got to know me, then, I mean, look, the others aren't around. I really hate the fire pit. It's just kind of, I hate fire in general. Maybe we could go back to the pool. Oh, great. I'm gonna have to pick one, aren't I? And like, I don't know, whatever, you know? Wow. That's so, okay. A dip in the pool with the Wraith? You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow him and offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. I already forgot, Ocean. I'm sorry. Oh, about the path. Oh no. I want to go wherever Huntress went. Instead, I'm over here with Wraith. Damn it. Apologies, I'm taking another food break. You and your storyteller friends slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Hey, do you remember my story? Yeah. You mean the one you told like a minute ago? Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Did you, I mean, like, what did you think of the young man in the story? You think he's weird? It's like if somebody else was playing this, like a regular person, right? I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, just give your opinion. For me, who's like love Dead by Daylight, I already know that the story was him. It's his story. It's his background story. That's why there's a whole like wreckage map in Dead by Daylight. But I'm just gonna put the forgive him. I would forgive him. What happened to him would make anyone snap. And who knows what happened in his past to lead him up to that point. He was just trying to be good. Yes, that's all he wanted was to be good. He like this little sparkle around his head. Yep, I did make him feel better. This is the whole point. I didn't want to be in this pool with him, but I guess. Well, that makes sense. Did the young man remind you of anyone? Yes, no, yes, and no. But what is the point of this option? Uh, We're just gonna put yes. It's you. It's clearly you. Why is that face? What? No, I'm just... You're carrying around the guy's skull and spine with you right now. Wraith looks at Arzov's skull and then into the middle, in the middle distance as a long silence ensues. He knows his temperature has dropped significantly. It's cold in the water now, or just me? I feel like my toes are turning into ice cubes. Grace seizes up and squeezes his eyes shut. Please, I can't be around any cube talk, not since I heard that story from somebody else a long time ago. Yeah, you did forget about this game. It is an amazing game so far. All the content. The story you told us was 2 minutes ago. Exactly, the one that wasn't about me. Usually we'd be nervous that we were about to make things awkward when we barge in, but obviously we couldn't hold a candle to whatever was happening here tonight. Either way, it's time for bed. For you, but not us. After you go to sleep, that's when we party. After spending all day cooped up in the tight little safari-themed resort uniforms, you just know those two rage late into the night. But you're not here to party with them. You've got your own repressed relationships to tend to. So what? I didn't think they were gonna be like, yes, it's you. No, they're gonna claw. They're gonna claw together. They're gonna. My brain's tired. Okay, I'm just trying to eat. They're gonna party together, with no clothes apparently. I don't think so. Normally people ship survivors with killers. Head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting in this chilly night. I'm hungry. What? Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Ray's story about the young man who found out he was part of this sinister plot. What you don't know about your current situation? What don't you know about your current situation? Is it something that will terrify you? Something that will make you snap? What if you look into the eyes of evil? And what if you like it? Or you can dwell too much on your fate. Claudette and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar creepy smile stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we are going to make you comfortable or die trying. Ha 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 ha. They hand over a pillow and a blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types who will want to rob of their beauty sleep. Mini games, okay. Pretty. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. Oh, great. So if I mess up here, I'll wake people up. Oh gosh, what am I supposed to put it to? 88? Oh shoot! Let's see what's station. Oh, okay. What's on this? No, the music changed. Can you not hear it? Okay. Let's do 90.
Let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game or being inspired by the game to write music or to make outfits. It's everybody that's part of what
That's the creator in the background.
amazingly rich and passionate
One of his thing images. I'm gonna turn it off. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon to your... Okay, calm down. I'm just choosing a lover here, okay? Would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? I don't know. I keep choosing Huntress. Do you think her biceps will be warm and scrumptious? The heat from her body? He hates us. Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Plus,
whoa, 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 whoa.
plus, plus, I think Spirit is like, you don't want to get a shard. You know, like, oh, like, come over here and, my thigh. Exactly. So we're just gonna do Huntress. Oh yeah, my name is Mommy, by the way. I figured it worked. Huntress, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Huntress appears in an instant. You really didn't hear her coming. She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. Oh, tea. We also have a perk up the ante, increases our luck. So I guess that would work. If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, this special mushroom tea has always done the trick when I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victim. I'm sleeping in it and I'm steeping it in a piping hot mug of water. Try it. Yeah, I know. You do. Sometimes. But yeah, we got a coin from a dead guy's head. Or we gave it to the narrator, which I assume is the entity. They gave us up the ante. Which is nice. Okay. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but she really did. She really did that to me. I haven't played this game and I haven't played. Yeah, this it's so far it's pretty fun. Kind of weird. Kind of. It's pretty good though. Trapper, I hate Trapper. I really do. Yeah, he is. No, not. I didn't try the Overwatch one yet, but I really want to. Yeah, I'll love Overwatch. I told you. Yeah, but it's only Mercy and Genji, and I think Hanzo. Yeah. But it's only those two. Yeah. May, definitely. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky. By now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head. This one's still undeniably off. Really worked up a sweat watching those killers toss the ball around, huh? Would it have hurt so much to go splash around in some cool ocean waves afterwards? I'm just saying, I'm out here, you know? He's trying to smash too, I don't know. So weird. Oh yeah. You earned the Hanzo skin, and I think his like ending like the play of the game winning where he kisses is like he pulls his air like he's gonna shoot an arrow kind of thing, then he kisses the camera. He breaks the wall. You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Oh Jesus. I feel like it's that scene. I feel like it's that scene from White Chicks where it's just like, oh, where'd the sun go? I don't want you to melt. Like, okay. Yeah, just like big thing. You can barely see it, but yeah. Trapper is sitting beside you sketching a portrait. Okay, weirdo. No. Oh, you're awake. I saw you're with the hunters right before bedtime. You should know they're not what they seem. You should know they're not what they seem, not like me, who's obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I was out checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... Actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. One of his traps. But since I'm here, I'd like to share two things with you. One, I do not take rejection well. Oh, great. Oh, great. So that means I have to sleep with you? Two, the first thing is very important to... Oh, God. Okay, whatever. Okay. Yeah, exactly. That's literally what it was. Are you drawing me? Pepper doesn't answer. You aren't drawing sync lines radiating out of me, are you? Sync lines? Still nothing from me. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I'm an easy guy to spend time with. That will make sense if you choose to spend time with me. The rest of this scum live like rats wouldn't know a good time if it bit them on the ass. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me, you're in for a day of luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you, remember what I said earlier, or it might be the last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired. Get some rest, sleep, maybe even sleep well if you can. So you wake me up. You yell at me and you're telling me to go back to sleep. Just try not to roll over the about 15 feet to your left. Okay. People just like, you know, alligator rolling through the bed. Finally alone for the real this time. Maybe you drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Not poisoned, but we have a trap right on our butt. Oh, great. From when? I don't think so. I didn't hear anything. Is the audio on? You need to check the audio is on for the followers thing. Can you scroll down and check? No? Okay. Well, we have the thingy on now. I think you always forget to turn that one on. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't. Oh, geez. Is it? It is one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly into a camera. I think totally. Tired. I think today went really well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or ultimately perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win, no matter what happens. What do you think of the newcomer? Do I have to say... Oh, do I? Okay. Attractive? Mysterious? I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods. Until she was skewered by an elk, I had to wash her eternals off my Seraphin. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who is a newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I for one will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time. Major buzzkill. And Trapper. Oof. Where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human. I'm still fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. This is weird. I don't care enough to kill this person, but if anyone else wants to, I don't care enough to stop them. Might have to just kill Dwight to feel anything again. Yeah, go ahead and kill Dwight. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes. Or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that probably what'll happen. I got to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? I don't know why Wraith. I guess because he's one of the more popular people, killers in the lineup. Have you ever felt absolutely nothing inside? It's fine. Okay. You weren't giving me nothing. You weren't giving me nothing. You open your eyes and the sun is shining. There's not a cloud and there's clouds. And you feel great, totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. And we didn't hit the trap? Yeah, literally. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of Joe to start this incredible day off right. That doesn't look menacing at all. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind this joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. Also, I want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that. What the hell is that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And definitely didn't get the name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. And I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yet. Yeah, so Wraith is super... Let me turn down my volume. Yeah, Wraith is super popular, mostly in the, Asian countries like Korea and Japan. I think mainly Japan, but Wraith is considered one of the more kawaii characters. And I think that's what they kind of played on this one, because like I was saying earlier, he's kind of like that quiet, rich person type where they try to play off cool and you do something cute and then they just like laugh it off or something. I don't know. It's a big trope in K-dramas. So that's why, But yeah, he's a really popular character. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you give 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you. So can we please move on? Here comes the ocean. Yeah. Wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament. The floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me, and I become their watery grave. Okay. So I don't think the narrator, quote unquote, is the entity anymore. It's probably the ocean. The ocean is probably the entity. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up in a review if it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into. The ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent and whatever possible, start from the mindset of giving the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as a part of creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not to be overly critical. Are you trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They've always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh, sure, they make great points. I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Mommy. No problem, Claude. Last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yes, I've been having a lovely time. Yes, it's been really entertaining. Yes, I'm not suspicious. There's no option. We're gonna go with the first one. If I were to summarize my time here, I call it a lovely time. Aw, lovely. We love to hear that because isn't that what this place is all about? Finding love? No. Shut up, Dwight. You're gonna get us all killed again and again and again. We do need to ask you one more question though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this NDA? This non-disparagement agreement? Oh, because it's like a big hand. Yeah, like a hand cramp. Yes, I would hereby agree to participate in verbal contract stating that I, Mommy, will never say anything negative about my stay here on the island. Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes. Hey, Mommy, it's totally cool if you have constructive feedback, places to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative review of games or resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claude have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that means only one thing. Breakfast! Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon and probably more Felix. So much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. Take your plate and sit down thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you've experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like it was going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection through. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I can't imagine you can make me any angrier today than you did yesterday, but I really hope you do. I really hope you do. Unrelated to anyone else, see where I left my cleaver. Haha, just kidding. I always know where my cleaver is. Well, that's bizarre. Back to your break. Oh, no. Now Hunter steps out to talk about her feelings. At this point, anything could happen. I'm open to all possibilities that this strange island has in store. How open-minded. Ah, well, that surely must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast to And just like that, here comes spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well. As you may know, I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again, but because you all really left me alone yesterday to my best, not consistently annoyed self, and I thank you. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back quietly, presenting and being trapped here with you all while looking cute doing so. Okay. Kissing Wraith has enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of the group. Ah, perfect. Here he is. Take us home, Wraith. Oh, hey. That was fun yesterday, huh? Yeah. I mean, not like too much fun. That would be weird. But like, a good amount of fun. And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Expectantly? Wait. Are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep him wanting more. You're getting good at this gamer, sexy true life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you dressing? Me? Well, yeah, yes. Is that okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these poor, fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you are lost your mind. Seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little more, a little more. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay. Okay. How does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea these two even do, whatever there is doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow, look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it. Aw, come on, a little privacy please. Dwight is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here. And that I could hear you. Well, you know. Know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing... I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like, fun? You think few people to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent fun? Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other just in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were me and him? Dwight? Oh my gosh. She starts laughing. You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. Ouch. Oh gosh. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds, and 5 minutes is up anyways. Good luck, mommy. You're gonna need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy? Cragmedy. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. You were heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far today has been exhausting too, but you're dedicated to achieving a true, centered sense of calm. No drama, no BS, just sucking. Just soaking up sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with who would make the first move. And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tip like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you, but is no tree at all. It's the trickster. Hey, babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone was just getting up and announcing how they were feeling. What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy, kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs, by the way? Yes. Yes, we all do. Maybe you could see them later in my private stage on the other island. You know, that IP island where all the Hollywood celebs hang out if you play your cards right. I could give you a private show. Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give him that. And the blow up bat, threatening but adorable, makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath. Just like the rest of them, you don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking. It's not an open invitation to go smashing fourth wall. Okay, now that guy is gone and we've got some ground rules established that we definitely abide. It's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths. Nope, another shadow. These people not leave you alone. Let's who it is this. Ah, yes, Huntress, that makes sense. You two have gotten pretty. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. Hear us there. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic? Bring a swimsuit? A pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point, and you should be prepared. But of course, you washed up on this island with nothing but the clothes on your backs. You've got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? They call her the Huntress, not the Hugstress. You look up at this towering goddess trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go off with her, the Wraith interjects. I don't usually do this, but I had a dream about you last night, and yeah, not like a weird dream, but like, I don't know. I wanted to tell you about it. You want to maybe hang out with me today? Why am I so bad at this? No worries if not, I guess. Huntress seems pretty great too. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say. And life gives you lemons to make lemonade. And then die a horrible wrenching, breathing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So who will it be? Damn. Bum, bum, bum. We're gonna do the Huntress. I gotta go with Huntress. Eee. You and Huntress make your way to a secluded beach house. Your heart thumbs in your dress. Don't look up. Don't look up thrums. The real word. I swear these are nerves of excitement or terror, or is it fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscle and silent leaps across a thorny bush. She halts suddenly and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. You follow her gaze and realize that you're arrived. A cabin in the woods, obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories. And you've come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job. The cabin is cozy, but something seems off about it. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side as if trying to gauge your reaction to her hideaway. Are you gonna invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? No. Oh. Is it just me or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? I didn't peg her for a lover of the Fang, but hey, I don't judge. Come in, let's explore. Bum, bum. You follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code, but it has a certain homey charm. You're quite the decorator. She blushes. Indeed, she is. A chandelier made of bones hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling, and collection of trinkets lines the mantle. Something tells you that people once owned these things are not of this mortal coil anymore. You be Huntress's next. The thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? I'm more of a minimalist. I could learn like this. It's so much. Let's do this one because the other two seem so negative to this. I could certainly learn to like this. The whole place is quite tactile. There's so much to look at. Organized chaos makes me want to craft things with my hands. I knew you'd like to hear you were the eye of someone who appreciates fine stolen things. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so many more goodies on the island. But first, what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster is pretty out there, but everyone seems like they have interesting backstories and whatnot. A little gossip, huh? What are you playing at, mommy? Huntress considers this For a beat, she seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive, but you hope to never be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Why? Are you jealous? Before you can enter, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You're not mad about it, but before you have time to enjoy taking this moment in, crabs. Oh no! It's an attack! A horde of killer crabs invaded through the crevices of the poorly constructed cabin. They race at you, Huntress, in swarms, clacking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What will you do? Field Huntress? Run and hide? What is that? Grab a shashka. I don't think she'll like me shielding her. I don't know if she'll like if... This is hard. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna like that I shield. Ah, this is so hard. I'm not doing whatever that is, because I don't know what that is. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do it. You step in front of Huntress, prepare to use your body to shield her from the onslaught of garbage. I'll save you, Huntress! Oof. Huntress can take care of it. Yeah, I knew it! I knew it! I knew... Huntress can take care of herself. It's sort of her whole thing. Haven't you been paying attention? Hey, save some fun for me. Huntress is immediately between you and the crabs, hip checking you out of the way before splitting open a crab shell after shell like your uncle at an all-you-can-eat seafood buffet. Huntress sits down with the wicker couch and begins cleaning the guts off her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. They're just happy to not be the source of what she's wiping off. Looks like we're having crab for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has that ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. And sometimes those near-death experiences really get me thinking about what I want in life. I think I'd really like to start a family one day. How about you? Of course! Maybe one day with the right person. No way, not for me. I think if I do that, then it's like, oh, not you. Let's do a course. Of course, I love kids. I would love to be a parent one day. She smiles. She's happy with us again. I love my dear mother so much. I can't wait to have that sort of special relationship with my daughter one day. Teach her everything I know. And I won't be killed by some horrible elf. What were you like as a kid? Try to imagine the giantess as a meek child in puffer coat wandering the forest. Huntress chuckles. Her laugh was quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive, then we went back to the cottage, and Mother would tell me stories, and we'd drink tea and imagine a life far away from the woods. Somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she wanted from me. Since coming here, everything feels wrong. It's beautiful and warm, and everyone is so attractive. Like this, like thirst trap galore. But don't you get that feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's onto you. But onto you about what? Whirling memories rush through your head. Nightmares, vision, a dark cloud, Claudette and Dwight, vacant stares, that that belly, the belay, some sort of hypnosis. Quick, validate her theory or just try and push it off. Totally. I think you're onto something. What do you know? How long have you been here? Do you remember anything about why you might be here? I've been having these dreams, seeing things. I think we're all serving some greater purpose here. Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from near the stage where the tricks are performed. It has some strange symbol on it. Hey, that's like our coin. Truthfully, it doesn't seem like that strange to you. It's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over to you, but before she can explain her theory, Claudia and Dwight burst in on you, and we have a dramatic announcement. But it needs to happen back at the beach. Yay. You arrive at the beach and realize you're set up. There is no big announcement after all. But what we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true, exactly like the voice we cannot hear. Absolutely aren't referenced says. We are forced to interrupt your lovely date by another killer. They are here and ready to make an offer of love you won't be able to deny. Oh, Jesus. What do you gotta say? Pepper emerges from the water. He's in a slow motion. His pure thirst. The Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Manliness brought to life. Also, was he holding his breath under there this whole time waiting for his cue? That's a commitment to a bit I've ever seen. Heard you spent the day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. Think of how cozy we can get in a snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools is a half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. The way you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry over her body from the inside. What? Wow, Trapper's a real deal, and by real I do mean really, and by deal I mean evil. Plus, you really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you get both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? Ugh, as if. That sounds amazing. As if that life isn't for me, bro. I'm very impressed you can speak with implied quotation marks. Very cool. This guy is a total douche nozzle. Tried hard much? He's like the turn of the century Pacific Northwest version of Wall Street, bro. Trust me, it tracks. Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go with him if he was brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh, he is! Given to anger. I'm gonna put no thanks because I'm hoping that Huntress would be like, yeah, I will save you, bruh. No thanks, but no thanks. I'm into a quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence and don't need someone to wipe my butt for me. You run back to the huge arms of the Huntress. She hugs you tight, so tight you think you feel the life of your body leave you for just a moment. But it hurts so good. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their totally honest opinion, even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. But the butt wiping comment, that's not what I meant by cleaning up after you. I'm hiring someone to do that for me the moment I get home. Trapper leaves and you turn to Huntress walking in slow motion back to the water. It's pretty weird. He's just gotta stay there all night. Shall we continue our date? Huntress leads you back to her cabin. You thought you'd remember the way, but it's like the forest has completely changed. Nothing's familiar. Better not get lost out here. Can you believe that guy? Blah, blah, blah. Can you believe that guy? Classic trapper. Pulling move like that. I'm so glad you chose me though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks a bunny masked eye and scoops you up into her back. Huntress runs through the woods with you piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clear a path for the mighty woods woman as she races by like the lead from the famous teen vampire drama. That one scene where he calls her a spider monkey. Huntress doesn't call you that. Thank you, Huntress. That's so weird. Whee! Eventually, she gently lowers you on the ground and you take in your surroundings, a wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances about like a deer in a meadow. I like to come here sometimes to clear my head and hack up a few cute woodland creatures. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. I think they are so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just a-holes. Great with hot. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find the source, crouching down low like an ant. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way did you come from again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. A mellifluous voice floats through the air, landing upon your ears like a syrupy honey. Find me. Ooh, I got that one. Perfect. Perfect. Aw, kind of. Not bad. Oh no! Oh, I missed her. Okay. It just sucks. They're kind of. Oh no! Not bad. Oh gosh. Okay. Ah, so you missed completely. Yeah, I know. Tag. You're it. Oh. You pop Huntress on the shoulder. When you find her, he high fives you. You're trying to date this young lady, or is it just bro down all day? You're good at hiding. I'm having a real blast. Thanks. They say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? I keep trying just to relax and have a good time, but that's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. Like what? What if we let our pants down? Totally. Why? That's too saucy. That's too saucy. I'm just gonna put like what? Like what? Sometimes I find young girls in the woods, little perfect angels that need my protection, but if I turn back for a moment, they wind up dying. That got dark, but you feel like Huntress wouldn't admit this just to anyone. Oh look, Claudia and Dwight are back. Okay, we swear we are here for a good reason this time. Yeah, no one is manipulating us this time. It's time for dinner. Come get some grub. Rub. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining, and that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, no, no. You are really feeling this whole romantic experience? Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secret. But enough gentle ribbing, it's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have been arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wreath is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram all what? We're not doing the gag where we cram all of them on screen at the same time again. So just believe me, they're all here, and they're all just as sexy and determined as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Why are they being nice to me now? Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you're just met them yesterday. However, since Tapper seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws a caution to the wind and speaks out. It's pretty small. Consolation prize for being the last love killer on Murderer's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do, and heaven knows they won't do any better than that. If I'm dining solo, I'm eating what I want, and you're all eating it too. Lamb shank, rare, salt, pepper, no sauces allowed, and we're served it with one single piece of broccoli. So Wraith won't complain. I like broccoli. It gives me horrible gas. Oh, I don't like that. Buddy, wait until you smell what rare lamb does to my bowels. It's awesome. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers like you to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, but that's for sure. But how will you describe it to others? Say too much or too little, and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there saying nothing. Nothing is not an option. Tell of your brush with death. Joke about having kids. I don't think we should joke about having kids because we're supposed to be serious about having kids. So we'll talk about death. Today was nuts. I went to Huntress's secret cabin and the killer crabs attacked us. It's true. I fell asleep tonight. I'll fall asleep tonight. The delicious sound of crunching crustaceans. That would never have happened on my yacht. Okay, whatever, bro. I grind them up, much more satisfying way to kill crabs. At least those kinds of crabs. I have a little comb for the other kind. Ew! Ew! Ah! TMI, bro. TMI. That's bad. Troy and Claude bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they're all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's a very supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica. Not charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bon appetit. Don't you mean bone? Bone? No, almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it. Even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on the island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudia come back to clear up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Thank them or ignore them? I guess we'll thank them. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen, something that will change everything. You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Dweeb. Yes, I immediately regret how I did. Good, something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. Fire, I mean, not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire. And finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit, if only to get away from Ray's. Take a seat on the comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their place, wondering who will want to tell. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, think. Are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? It doesn't seem safe. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening. So nothing is probably not a great. Uh-oh. Oh, cool. And now everyone is looking at you. So, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story? Or we could play charades. Boggle? Well, we are actually thinking, why don't you tell us the story? Oh. Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingy a jig at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoots lasers. Pew pew! Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Okay, whatever. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, threaten to burn us alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Mommy was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Fine, I'll tell a story. That's storytelling. Sure, I'm game to tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Okay, so what type of story will you want to tell? Romance, adventure, action. Let's do adventure. Alright. Do you like your Dwayne The Rock Johnson movies? How about some adventure? Now we're talking. It's not my favorite, but I respect your choice and I will nod politely. You don't have to say that, Wraith. Just nod politely. Okay, ready? Here goes. I really like to go fishing. Solid hobby, great foundation for a story, for sure. You pause, everyone is waiting with bated breath, No pun intended. Oh wait, that's it? Not much of a story. Barely even a thought. My pun was better than that story. Sure, that was all you had to say. No, I was just kidding. So what type of story do you want to tell? Now that I changed to personal, is it gonna just personal? I'll get a little personal. Those types of tales are the best, and often most sad. It's a bit of a love story. It's about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same woolly wolf, or about a deranged killer who makes the woman whoever believed in him witness a display of shock. Not quite, it's about my parents. They met at a party in college. He was hosting. He's been dragged together by some friends. They could have been they couldn't have been more different, yet as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, took an interest in her women's study. They were married within a bit soon to know if you're just someone. It's so sweet. Exactly. I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to. Love could spark from a look across the. Have you got their attention? Each killer is furiously attempting to fly from across the fire. Quite alarming, actually. Except for Trickster, who has headphones in and is loudly playing. He's drawing you out. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but the narrator keeps still. Can't just. What else would you like to hear? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who. You already picked Wraith. 100. We'll pick. I want to hear it. Back and. Oh, I'm a badass guy. Blah blah blah. So I guess we'll do Spirit. I suppose I could tell a story. I don't really want to, but anything better than whatever you get out of anyone else. Like all good stories, I stole this one from someone in the past who is dead now, and I can't got it. It's called The Bride. Or technically, I mean the fiance. One winter, a young couple decided that next spring they would. The two were madly in love and could not wait for the snow to melt so they could join in and unite. Per the latest bridal trends, decided wedding ceremony of the woods by a beautiful abbey. Together they spent months planning the details. The two created invitation without seating arrangement, tasted 100 cakes. Perfect. They chose Lilikoi. So fan. When it came to figure out the decorations, bride, fiance, I guess, wasn't actually married yet, wanted to take the lead. After all, her boyfriend had been wearing cargo shorts and toasted for pretty much their entire life. So he was definitely not to be trusted. Having decided on such lovely natural setting for the fiance decided that she would create a unique floral arrangement local wine. As soon as the sun rose the first day of the spring, she set off to the woods. Today she spent hours mapping out where the best blooms would be found and prepared to pick them herself the morning of the wedding, so that they'd be at the height of their freshness. Enamored with the incredible variety of flowers in the middle of the woods, surveyed the bride the fiance, since they had married, became obsessed with knowing just how many there were, so that she could be absolute best. On the faithful morning of the day finally, one excited for the ceremony to come, she dressed in her beautiful white gown. Treading carefully, she followed her out, only the best, collecting them in. However, when she came to clearing, something somehow was more beautiful now than before, and just on the edge of her was a new bush filled with blossoms so vibrant she became dizzy. But the fiance ignored her sudden spell and pressed ahead, scooping up flower and after flower. Every time she did, she noticed her ahead, possibly carried by the sweet fragrance of the spring air. The bride, the fiancé, crept farther and farther. Corner, stepped over a mossy fallen tree trunk, and it had been here before. But this wasn't the clearing she remembered, or at least not how she remembered. The flowers were suddenly overripe, decaying, falling from the festeringly pile. For the beast had been not only flies, for the scene of flowers had intoxicated her, the odor of milk. Turned and looked back, but the path was into a shadowy glen she walked. That day, as guests gathered at the farmhouse, the fiancé was nowhere to be seen. Friends, family, and love looked for her, but to no avail. They searched the pasture, the line, and into the forest, but there were no beautiful young lovers. Just old, dead, trampled vine. The fiancé stayed, always wandered, never. Distracted by a never-ending search for perfection, unable to see that you were who you out there. I thought it was beautiful, just like someone we all know. How was story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at schools, but I think every good story deserves a. And do you think it's the end? The sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of the episodic. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off of it and builds a greater sense of between creators. Tell me, Wabi, if you could delete any sequel from this, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually. We were just here to make sure they move on. God forbid my small talk get in Twilight. Right, I'm gonna need you to shut your Yeah, trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do whenever. Okay. You have fun tonight. And out to wink wink end up dead. Why did you say the words wink wink out loud? What kind of double and gray are you getting with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since you do know all people are despicable criminals with double digit kill counts. Well, except for Spirit, she doesn't really belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear somebody trash talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this talk to a hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot. Please, enough talk about burns. Look of burns, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that activities have to be literal fire. I must be surrounded by figurative flames as well. What if we turn and ran as far away from this? Just you and me. On those spindly legs, you probably tired before you got to. If it's running away from some place more secluded, mommy is after. They should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Power! Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because there's more to move more slowly for stealthy and choice. It is completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other, creating drama? I'm so over all of that. Don't you get it? Society wants us to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and tell you fake solutions to the problem. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking locally sourced while something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain of novella printed on recycled paper used to play their game. It's like she's actively trying to be as appealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on? Despite rappers' unsustainable appetite, it seems all along with the attention of everyone else is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could all move on. No, some special projects. You'd heard him. Who will it be? Will it head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying you may not get enough change later. On Murder Island comes. And no, I'm not satisfied. But this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening is really, it's pretty much all that was it. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster. We could pick on pick. I really like his. It just kind of sucks on an individual basis. You know what I mean? Part of the day you spend with, and then you have these group sessions. It sounds weird, but you know, the group sessions together, and then afterward. I really like what Ray said running away. Huntress, though. I'm really not feeling Spirit or Trapper. Spirit's just, yeah, F you, go. I'm gonna do Huntress. You know, I had the feeling you'd pick. Got a good taste, and I don't say that because it is considering eating you. Oh god. Huntress licks her lips as she says, as she eyes you up and down. Never felt like a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What have you gotten yourself into? Let's go over to the bar. I'm going to make you. Okay. You and Huntress whisk yourselves away to the bar, and when you arrive, find an arrangement. Arts and crafts supplies? Those are taxidermy tools? Cool. Are you freaking out? I'm not freaking out. You wonder what's going through Huntress' head, though she's bubbly and enthusiastic. You're always terrified. Something on your mind? Drink this. Ooh. Looks like a Mori drink. Oh, look, it has the entity flower on it. Whoa, with the blight juices. That's pretty cool. I actually really like that. Huntress hands you a seemingly normal, cool, tropical cocktail. And were to drug you in sort of state in which would be operated on, these flavors would certainly hide the poison. She already gave us a mushroom tea, knocked us out. So, and it looked kind of worse than this. So I'm not really afraid of it. You look around and consider what else there is to live for besides boy, and the conclusion is bombs away. You pound the drink, it's quite nice. I've been thinking about making you a present, a mask. Would you be into that? Hell yeah. Of course. I've always admired you. What would you like? A rabbit? Or fish? Fluffy? Let's do the just like the fluffiest white cat mask, like marshmallow level fluff. If you can barely make out. What the fuck? Meow. Oh, I didn't think she was gonna be this weird. I didn't think your character. Okay. Yes, I asked. Well, I know what I'm going to be working on alone. Gimpy pajamas. Interesting. Should we, like, get out of here? This deserves a celebration. Okay? Why would you just say okay to that? Like, okay. This deserves a celebration. This is celebration. You thump your fist on the table like you're in some old-timey movie about horny Vikings or surly Russian ice. More drinks! Drinks for all my friends! Whoa, okay, slow it down. Even I don't have that. Let's do something a bit more relaxing. Huntress, you got lots of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Something less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors? Maybe? Just a thought. Making more masks? Or wait. Making... No, you little joker. I'm thinking of a different type of making our Victims die fast, medium, or slow death, depending on the mood we're in. It's another round of be careful what you wish for on Murderer's Island, Dwight. I need your help. Um, Doing something in a different place entirely? You read my mind. I'm talking about ecology? You know, mushrooms? I pick a lot of them, and I'm very familiar with which one make for a great soup base, which one's super dead. I'll show you two mushrooms. You point at the one that's safe to eat. Okay, sounds easy. Mm, Clearly, the black probably. Oops, that little fella is autumn skullcap. After eating one, if the diarrhea doesn't kill it, the liver failure probably will. Next up is this one. This one is very easy. I'm sure you'll nail it. Point at the one that won't result in a. I don't know. Mushrooms, like uh let's go with the brown one this time. Row, you would have eaten a deadly dapperling, which has the name both adorable and, well, deadly. Adorable and deadly. You know anyone like that? You. Final question. Which will make you jump for joy and which will make you vomit? Let's go with the green one. Oh, correct. That's a green crackling Julia. Sure, it might look moldy, but I guess you shouldn't judge a mushroom by its gross green cap. Not everything is exactly as it appears at first. That was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than just biceps. It's funny. Alright, let's see here. Tabulating your answer. Not great. Not all wrong, but it only takes one poisonous mushroom to put you down for good. Guess you'll just need to keep me around so you don't shove anything deadly in your mouth. Huntress claps her hands. I appreciate you spending time tonight. I know other killers are all very alluring in their own way. It means a lot that you spend time with the forest bumpkin. You're no bumpkin. I mean, I was sort of forced to. They are hot. Okay, those two are not good. You're no bumpkin. You're no bumpkin. You're a strong, independent woman. Don't demean yourself. Hunter sleeps on you. Knife to your throat. I'll demean myself about why? I'm just trying to be nice. She's angry, but also it's pretty hot. We here, Ada and Dwight are gathering everyone together on the beach. Exactly what the voice said. I'm telling you, and I'm being honest, that you're the only one who can hear. Gang's all together again on the volleyball court. It seems like only sitting on the sideline, watching everyone get. That's because it was, boy, feels like I've been here a lot longer than that. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this quickly that you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual martyrdom. Thanks for lurking. Um, this startles. So far, we've been getting Huntress like I wanted to. Good thing you really used your time well since really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know the four types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered at the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who mommy chooses. Ready for a round robin? How round are we? No, not to eat. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you all about the dream date they have planned. In no particular order, which weird thing to mention, right? Almost like order does matter. Spirit, why don't you go first? Get this over with and then stop talking. Hit us, Spirit. Figuratively, damn it, Dwight. You gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, you'll split in the face of God, die, and be reborn. That's it. If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw a crayon art with the trapper or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what those guys do. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be splitting in the face of? Spitting in the face of? All of them. Bah! I love it when she does. Okay then, so hydrate tonight if you intend. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable not only in a polite society but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also a larger meta narrative of Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you just... Why yes, thank you, I'd love to. So, mommy, you're thinking of picking... Well, this is your final... Pick me and be punished. And rewarded? Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not easy guy to get along with. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans poop themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy, lazy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my... Sorry. Anyway, Wraith? Well, I don't know. I'd prefer just to tell mommy privately. I don't know if that's how it's going to work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it to mommy? Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to barely audible. Tomorrow, we have to find my bell. And then I can find out what I've been... It's going to be really special, the kind where we really bond. And maybe find... Maybe then we can go on a real date. You're done? That's it? Wraith nods proudly. Great, Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast at the yacht. Don't worry, I won't even know it's gone. What is that? Nothing, go away. Then, boy oh boy, I've got such an adventure and it involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are you looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. let me tell you, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it's clear already that you're going to pick me. Confident, mysterious, I like it. And time is up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options. So you're ready to now go dream about all these swoon-worthy options that you're ready to make a choice from dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention? Haha, oh gosh, how could I forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a psychological, giving them a little push. Hold up, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time. Now, and I'm just now finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there. You can read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. And now, it's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, that's like, it's like a butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare even try? You mean, that's right, tomorrow one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on. Who's that gonna be? But why? Because it's surprising. Because it's a classic reversal of fate. And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process? Trapper seems like might throttle you for sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'll see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. He floats in. And I hear she disappear. Hard to track. If you get rid of the wraith, he might cry. And although I totally support men crying, being vulnerable, it just seems like he might. Huntress, you might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So which sociopath are you? I do Trapper because this was very simple. Trapper, you scare the living poop out of me. You are. That's fair. Honestly, though, I don't care. You suck! But not in a good way. You bore me. Your personality, free maggot. It wouldn't even be fun to kill. Which I was totally going to do tomorrow, the first chance I got. So, really, this is a win-win for both of us. Still might kill you, though, out of principle for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open and have fun on your date tomorrow. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some Don't worry too much about the broken heart you left behind. Just because, of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with mommy when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with their own mostly new. Ew, mostly new. What the heck? That means someone used it? I don't want to know. I don't want to know why. Their own mostly new trickster body pillow. The next best thing to a real trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because we tried it. That's right. It's Dwight tested. That mostly knew. That mostly knew. I knew. It's oh, bad Dwight. Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, mommy. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what have you done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you. Wow. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do to me? I don't know how will you do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back for you to sleep themselves. You know those two schedules. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? Didn't even know it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially our loser. Everyone deserves a send off. I can't help it if I have thick. Ooh, I like how they spelt it correctly. Thick arms and legs that go. I knew we had a connection from the moment I saw them through my mouth. You can never be sure what's going on in the newcomer's mind, but I like my. It's so fun hunting for love and not for food or vengeance. I don't really know what's happening here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. Oh, mommy? Sorry. I forgot I'm focusing on more important. One way or another, I won't be here for much. Pepper. I don't handle rejection. At least I don't think. No one has ever been dumb enough to reject me. Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting. And now I'm a giant rage monster. So everyone in this room should be scared. Turn the camera. Did I think there was a chance I may get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. There's the volume of words I spend talking about how much about things signify a deeper yearning within me to be heard, validated by those around me. What? You're not a part of this. Don't get it. Get it. It's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything. You feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I am my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute though, charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes, not gonna lie. Kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with the reality show style dating company with survival. But I got my new album upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series of my life, dating a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over on IP. My dudes, you gotta come back. You gotta come and check it out. IP Island, it's so dope. It's where the real killers are hanging. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that tricks. Don't worry. Talking your favorite established characters from all over pulp culture. I can't be seen on this island. Oh, you probably can even mention like goes like goes like goes Don't say it. Look, we get it. You're gonna be very popular and in demand. We have a game to get back. I don't want to get Ghostface. Come on. Whatever, I don't care. I am the trickster. See you around, mommy. You too, Nick. Do? Yes, seriously, they do not pay me enough to deal with you people. What? No, no, no. It's not your turn. Your sentiment water You're a sentient. I know. You're a sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's it? It's the thing you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew. See? Rude? Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in. I was just looking for the bathroom. Funny. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. What does that mean? No, not you too. This wasn't meant to be a confessional to literally every character. It's okay. We don't have to confess anything. We've been working asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Yeah, I think the ocean just peed on it. Oh, is this that pot? You know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I got something to confess. Oh, great. What's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test once? Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I felt in Oticon. Every minute that I'm alive is in this place, the sun, this sweet sugary drinks is fun for a weekend, but for an eternity, the unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls. It's like a crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why is any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from this existence. Make it so that I was never born. Pull a plug on the 6th grade. Let my soul be free. Please get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. I'm going to bed means eventually I'll have to. Yikes. Huh? That was a weird way to. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Gonna let the camera roll long enough to let someone down to say. Anyways, seems like everyone had their shot to annoying me tonight. So let's hit the hay, get some rest tomorrow. Get some rest. Tomorrow's gonna be a doozy. Save those two. We're gonna go back to the main. Oh gosh, that was a lot of reading. I was not expecting. I can try and finish this tomorrow, or maybe next week. I would have to talk. The chair next to me. Weird reading right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was really fun and it really has a lot of lore and really like put like a lot of stuff into it. It's really nice. But I can't wait to see what else is in store. I thought this was a shorter game. So I'm sorry for that. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you all next time. Please catch Domo Friday evening for some Mafia. Yeah. And thank you guys. Bye bye. Yeah, that's the only one you're gonna get. Good night. Love you. Bye. Blah 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 blah. Bye.